Hello everyone and welcome to day 23 of our Christmas calendar in Golf Clash. And day 23 is a special one. Here I'm going to give you my top 5 moments in the game. As I've said so many times, I've been part of this game and this community for so long now. And there has been happenings in the game that has been making life and everything more fun and better for me personally. But there has always been also been stuff happening in certain streams, certain special videos that has been done, and that I just cherish so much. We have been through so much, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you that still support, and for those of you that that had in some way supported our channel. So another video that I haven't seen before, top 5 moments in Golf Clash. Enjoy. For number 5, and now I'm going to mention the time I got offered a sponsorship by Playdemic. It's definitely one of the highlights for me, and it truly changed around the way my life is today also. I mean, it's the day I got offered that, it was a turning point for me after being struggling for a very long time with being a single dad for my daughter. Now we're talking back in 2000 and late 2017. Then it took a while before everything was signed and stuff like that. And I mean, obviously there are people around in the community that have different thoughts about my sponsorship and stuff like that, but I do truly believe that I did earn that. I spent so many times on weekends, evenings, and everything doing stuff to grow the game, and I was thrilled when that was acknowledged by the game makers and I was offered that deal. And then, you know, for those of you that has been through this journey with me knows where we are today. 82,000 subscribers and a lot of followers on other social medias and stuff like that, and being able to do something for a living that you love to do, like a hobby. I mean, I could never dream of that, and I have to pinch myself sometimes doing so. So super thankful for Playdemic to giving my opportunity. At the moment, I'm not sponsored. That ended at the 1st of January 2022. A mutual decision from myself and Playdemic. But I mean, you know, it's was definitely a massive thing for me back in 2018. June was the first month that I was sponsored. Thank you so much to Playdemic, and thank you so much for all of you in the community that made that happen. For number 4, obviously the Condor. That's my greatest achievement when it comes to a single shot in Golf Clash. I've done many good scores and stuff like that, obviously, but the Condor obviously stands out. I know there's a massive debate out there in the community if I did hit great left on purpose or I did not. I can tell you that I'm not gonna tell you, actually. You're gonna have to make up your mind. Did I hit double great left on purpose or did I not? Hopefully here on your screen you can see the Condor and also my reaction. I mean, that was an amazing thing to happen, because I've been looking for things that I wanted to achieve in Golf Clash, and getting a Condor was definitely one of those things. And I put that at number 4 as one of the top 5 moments in Golf Clash. As number 3, one of the coolest things I've done is to actually stream at the Playdemic headquarters. I've done that twice, but the first one stands out the most because that was in a very early stage of the game. And, or let's say like this, it was a very early stage of Master Division of the game. Like in Master Division we were like trying to get drops, but honestly, man, you know, it was we were not getting drops. That is the right thing to say. But I remember, because I was put in a room and I had my buddy Ian there with me as well, and we were setting everything up, and I was literally like shaking like that. And I usually, I mean, I get a little bit nervous and excited and stuff like that, but not like that. It was just absolutely insane. And there were a couple of things happened during the stream. Like, first and foremost, I disconnected during the stream, and they had to sort that out, and it became all not wild, but a little bit of chaotic. They had also put up the stream on big screens in their office, and a lot of people were watching at the same time, cheering on me.
I remember when I got one drop of Southern Pines, hole number 3, I think it is, a long par 5, and there we didn't have the balls that we're having here, and an eagle there was considered a drop at that stage. And I dropped the eagle with my thorn, and people just celebrated like I won the World Cup, kind of. It was surrealistic and it was amazing, and that was also when I broke a record of how many people watching the stream for the first time. That was a big thing, super cool. And at that point, what I was and still dream of today is like, would we ever see Golf Clash in esports? That would be super cool, and I would love to participate if I'm good enough. At number 2, I don't know how many that remembers this, but one of my absolute best streams I've had was the Northern Open weekend round, when I had the pleasure to match up with my buddy Mats, and he, before that, had never won a Master Gold before. He was a killer in expert, or like people want to say, a sandbagger in expert. Jokes aside, I mean, this was his first Master Gold. He got that, and it was so exciting following him while playing my same simultaneously. And obviously, when we matched up, everyone could see him playing as well. And I remember when we got into a situation where on hole number 18, we were actually in the same bracket as well, so he kicked my butt. But on hole number 18, because he didn't have tiebreaker to the one that was on first in that bracket, he needed an albatross on a Maple Bay hole number 2, where we do a double bounce over the water, which is a really difficult shot to make. And especially that was into 2020, September 2020, and I mean, the knowledge we had back then can't be compared to what we have now. And getting that double bounce to drop for his first Master Gold, that was super exciting, and he called me afterwards and we talked a little bit about that. It was just an amazing time, and I was so pleased for him, and that stream is something that I will always remember. For number 1, then it's the charity streams, especially the first one. And because a first time is always a first time, that's special. And we had then selected to donate as much money as possible to a charity organization that helped kids that was diagnosed with cancer. And as a family man myself, obviously, helping kids is something that I would love to do at any point of the week and day and month or whatever. And the thing was, though, I remember it so well because obviously it was a 24-hour stream, and I'd never done that before. It was very difficult, it was hard, but I remember I had a dad that has gone through this with his kid that kept pep talking me over in the breaks on Messenger with such kind messages and stuff like that. The donation was over the top, and we ended up actually getting a donation for a total of 100,000 Swedish to the charity organization that we did together as the community, and that was honestly absolutely amazing. And then you need to have in mind that 30% of the total donations, as everything was donated through YouTube take, because that's their cut when it comes to donations, which I try to do something about. But their rules, and can't really do much about that. But in the end, we donated so much money, and so many clans donated together. So many people, it was like hundreds and hundreds of people that donated, all from $1 up to thousands of dollars. And I mean, I'm never gonna forget about that. Remember when I shut down, I was so tired, but I promised that I was gonna go to my little brother's birthday party. So I had to stay up for like 3 hours. So then I went there and then came home. I just lay down flat in my bed and did fall asleep and slept for like, I think 16 hours straight or something like that. I mean, that was a moment that that's a moment that I will never forget as long as I live. because the amount of kids we were be able to help there makes me honestly very emotional, because it was an amazing thing we did. And just because I was the one sitting here on the screen doesn't mean that I'm alone responsible for all those donations, because we did that together, and that was amazing to see. There has obviously been a lot of donation streams in the community for helping different people out and stuff like that, and every time the Golf Clash community is showing themselves as just as amazing as you all are. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for oh yeah, I can't express my gratitude in words. It's impossible, but this is definitely a clear number one of top 5 moments in Golf Clash. Thank you so much everybody for watching this top 5 moments of Golf Clash. Obviously over the years a lot of things has happened, and there are more moments that I would like to list up, but I had to pick 5 and I picked these 5s. And please let me know in the comment section below if you have any moment that you will always remember. It doesn't have to be a specific gameplay moment, but something around the community, or something that has, I know for a fact for myself, I've been getting to know so many beautiful people around in the community, people that I today call real friends, and that is something that I will always obviously remember and cherish as long as I live. So thank you so much for watching this video, the top 5 moments in Golf Clash for myself.